Hey guys, I'm going to read you a story that I wrote a couple years ago called Utopia. It's based on some work I was reading at the time from Evolution or Revolution from B.J. Palmer. And it says, imagine there's a town named Utopia, and it's full of life. There are hundreds of healthy, amazing animals that run free. People are happy. They smell good. The trees, the bushes, the grasses are all very lush. Life abounds. The only thing is, Utopia's water supply comes from a distant lake. There is no water locally. They have to pump it in from another lake. One day, the electricity to this pump shuts off. Well, what happens? The cattle, the horses, the pigs, they all die. The trees, the grasses, they die off. The people can't wash themselves or their clothes. They begin to stink, and they're not happy. With all the living things dying, in come the scavengers, the bugs, the parasites, and the bacteria. Now steps in the blow-up outside-in crew. They wear white coats. They analyze the dying animals. They study the trees that produce no fruit. They measure how smelly the people are, and they notice and measure their depression. They see the bugs, the microbes, and the parasites, and they measure the bugs, the microbes, and the parasites. They create a plan. First, they start by naming every abnormality that ensues without water. They start diagnosing and treating all the various symptoms and pathologies that show up when the water supply is shut off. They find they're exhausted because the possibility for symptoms are endless. So they start a nationwide fundraiser to raise more money to pay for the study of various diseases, more and more. They sell ribbons and they turn everything pink or blue or yellow for a month. They try to create a culture of people who are looking for symptoms and effects. They get tired of looking for alternate treatments for disease, never actually looking for an alternate to the treatment of disease. Let me say that again. They get tired of looking for alternate treatments for disease, never actually looking for an alternate to the treatment of disease. Now steps in the above, down, inside out crew. They wear hard hats and work boots. They look at the cattle and the other animals not as having a disease, but as having less than 100% life. They ignore the name of the disease because they work with life. In this case, they work to restore life. They don't see disease, they see abundant potential. They work at restoring the power to the pump. Once restored, the pump can restore the flow of water. Once restored, the flow of water would restore life. Not because water brings life, it's because life knows what to do with the water. Utopia is restored. This is so simple, it almost offends the mind. And my chiropractic colleagues and the chiropractic patients will understand the analogies in that story, and I hope you share it, and I hope you find it helpful. Thanks.